Those of you who traverse these old worlds will remember there was a time we didn't fight for conquest. We didn't grind out a rating. We weren't pushing some number. We weren't worried about what was meta. We were flying out to Tar and Mill because our fucking boys needed us to come put this horde scum in their place. It was about honor. That's all. Didn't matter if you had work in 4 hours. Okay, because you'd be damned if you were going to go to sleep with your boys getting thumped out there by Tar and Mill. So we didn't need rating and transmogs and titles. Just honor. And that's what we're talking about right now. I know a lot of you guys are on the fence for 10.1. You're wondering, should I even come back? I gotta tell you, if you're an old schooler like me and you just love the random battlegrounds, now is your time. There's a lot of changes. And honestly, we don't know what to expect. But there's been a lot of changes to CC. There's been a lot of changes to classes. You know, and not all of them positive. I mean, there's just a lot of shit that's changed. But one thing that hasn't changed is how fucking awesome random battlegrounds are. And the first week back, you got to remember, solo shuffle will be offline, or at least earning conquest will be. Mythic Plus and Raid doesn't open for a week, so we're going to have a solid week where you can't go instance up and get some high speed number. The only thing left to do is come to my playground. So this is all dropping with the new patch, but the most important thing here is this first week, there won't be any conquest earning available, and Mythic Plus doesn't really open up. The new seasons don't start until May 9th. So this week, where everybody's just farming up their honor gear, getting ready for the new season, both on their mains and their alts, is just pumping in BGs. It's so much fun. And if you're on a break, or even if you don't really want to come back and raid and do all that, just coming back and doing some Warsong Gulch, you might have a blast. Because you have to remember, there's a lot of CC changes coming. I mean, there's a lot of changes coming to PvP. And this week right here, everybody's going to be testing them out. So it's going to be packed. It's going to be mayhem in there. And it's a ton of fun. So if you're looking to come back and check out a new class or something kind of caught your interest, or you don't know, I mean, they're not paying me to say this. I'm just telling you, it's a lot of fun. And this is the best time for randoms. If you love random battlegrounds, this first week of every new patch, this is you right here. This is where you want to be. There it is. The music of men. The first question you're going to ask me is, Oklahoma, is the balance better? I think it's pretty safe to say there's going to probably be some problems. We've got CC reduction across the board, which I think a lot of people are interested in. I was hoping they were going to go for more of the micro CC, but we'll just see how this plays out. We've got health changes, crit changes, a few reworks, PvP talent changes, and all of that's happening on Tuesday. So I think it's very likely that things won't be perfectly balanced, but the nature of random battlegrounds and earning honor and farming up the honor gear is that it doesn't super matter. So we'll see, but my suggestion to you, grab a class that you think looks awesome and is awesome, and that you think is just totally cool and you'd like to learn how to play, like a holy paladin, and do it, family. Come in here and have some fun. There's no rating, just have some fun. Now, before you get to horde slaying, remember to pack your battleground backpack. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me help you out, family. Don't just go charging in there, because there's a lot of fun to be had by taking a little extra time to prep yourself up. First stop is Dalaran. Now, if you've watched my other PvP videos, you know about this place already. Some rocket boots to make it go a little faster. Right here. come over here to Lieutenant Dorgen, and my man here has a bunch of fun stuff that you can use in randoms, and they have a 5-minute cooldown, so they're OP for a little bit, but, you know, it's just something fun to use. These Potion of Defiance healers, you're going to love these. You can throw these if you're out of cooldowns. This is another 20% reduction you could throw out. These invisibility ones are really fun. Another great one for healers at the start of a fight. Hit this. You're hiding, then you come out. Lets people not just open on you right away, or hopefully open on the other healer, right? And then these Soul Waters, DPS. Come on, 30% damage done for 12 seconds. You don't want that? Yes, you do. Rogues and Druids love this. You're in the flag room looking out for a flag defender. Other team has Rogues and Druids coming. This is you 30 seconds. You'll find them. I promise you. This one's a lot of fun in the flag BGs. Here's a 50% health potion. You could also buy health potions on the AH. So whichever way you want to do if you need those. I always suggest health potions. Your call. You can just buy the cheap ones. I mean, it's randoms, right? Always, always have your gliders ready. You might need to reinforce BS or farm from the lumber mill, the flight of the angels in Ultra-Rank Valley. When people see that Alliance glider flying, it really inspires them. So make sure you're popping your glider pretty much on cooldown. These are huge. Make sure you have them. And these last two, if you're really that team player and you've just got a whole bunch of extra, you just stock up on these. These are going to give your team a 10% stand buff. And to me, food is just attitude. Food means I'm here and it's serious. So this is Lieutenant Dorgen. And if you're a random BGer like me, you're going to want to get familiar with him. Because he's got some great stuff to add some spice to your BG life. Or if you're new to a class, like let's just say you started playing a Holy Paladin. You come over to these guys, right? And this is another way you can spend your honor. Is you can unlock Tmogs. So even if you're a PvEer and you're not really interested in conquest and pushing rating and stuff, there's still some excellent Tmogs you can get if you have the marks of honor that you get from random battlegrounds. Now remember, those potions and stuff you get from Lieutenant Dorgen over there in Dalaran are going to have 5-minute cooldowns. So another thing you can throw in the old battleground backpack is some flask and potions. And once you open the consumables tab, you'll see right here there's food and drink. You won't really need a lot of food and drink because there will be a feast out most battlegrounds, especially most epic battlegrounds, and especially for the people that watch this guide that know where to go get the feast now to put out in their battlegrounds. And it's going to be awesome. So I wouldn't worry about food and drink too much. Flask and files, this is where you're going to get your flasks. If you're an engineer, you can get some cool explosives and some different things here. This is your potions. Health potions, mana potions, and down here for bandages. So just remember, if you're out here flying around, checking out the new zone, all the new world events, whatever you're up to, just come right down here to the group finder. Queue you up for some of these. Because these are going to be an absolute blast for the next month. And now that your bags are packed, dear friend, it is time to march to war. In the name of the light and of our king. I can smell the stench of those horde heathens all the way from here. Makes me fucking sick. To all my Alliance brothers and sisters out there, prepare to fight like we've never fought before. And to all you hordes, I'll be seeing y'all real soon. Boklahoma out.